evening, everybody. It's Victoria from Elysium Aesthetics Health and Wellbeing in Fakenham, North Norfolk. It's February and I wanted to give you an update of where we are with the clinic. A huge announcement that we made on social media just last week. We have joined forces with EJW Aesthetics Training Academy, and as you all know, I am a trained mentor with Northumbria University as part of the master's level in non-surgical aesthetics, and we are now offering training and masterclasses and mentorship with EJW Aesthetics as in our clinic for registered medical professionals, nurses, dentists and doctors. So if you are at all interested in training in non-surgical aesthetics, then please do get in touch with us. I will put you in touch with Emily and she will organise your training. Secondly, I wanted to thank you all very, very much for your support. As you know, very sadly, on the 12th of January, our dad passed away, and you've been incredibly supportive. Every patient that's come in to see me or that we had to rearrange appointments for, you've all been incredibly kind, and I am so grateful to you for your support and your kindness and patience. We're back in clinic full time now, as Dad would have wanted, and I needed to update you that on Mondays are my admin day now, and I will be spending the full day on Monday doing admin. That's catching up with everything that I have that I need to catch up with, having had some time off work. Tuesdays I'm working a later day, so if you want a later appointment, Tuesday or alternate Fridays are now later appointments, and Wednesday and Thursday are normal office hours with an early start. So if you need an early or a late appointment, then these are available to you to book. If you find that you book online and you don't see any availability, just send me a contact on the website, which is elysium.life. And that'll come straight through to me or admin, and we will sort your appointment out for you for the future. We have a new treatment coming in April, and this is for the little red spider veins. Most people who come in to see me, they've got some form of telangiectasia, which are the tiny little pink or red broken veins, often around the nose, sometimes on the cheeks. You can get them on your chin. Up to now, I've only been able to treat them with a single needle radiotherapy device, which can be quite time consuming. Obviously, we've for years been treating telangiectasia and reticular veins on the legs, but these can't, on the face, they can't be treated with the same method. So we being members of the British Association of Sclerotherapists, we have now purchased a new device, and this will be available from April, which will help to treat the spider veins on the face, which is something that most people, especially women with any kind of sun damage, especially over the age of 40, we all get them, and they're easy to treat, and this particular device has a 95% success rate, whereas some lasers just don't, because the veins just come back. And it's a very specific treatment, so it will only treat the area that we're treating, tiny little needle points, but not damaging the surrounding tissue. So it's an incredibly safe device too. There is another treatment that we will be introducing in the next few months that I'm going to keep under my hat for now, because I'm really excited about it, and it's something that is incredibly rejuvenative for the skin without causing any kind of inflammatory response, which is fantastic for my ethos. I had a conversation today with a patient who I've been treating my particular patient for years, and we were discussing levels of treatment. So often when we do a consultation, we'll start a treatment pathway. Sometimes we'll start from the bottom to the top, so we'll start with treating down to the bone and recontour the face, the fat pads. We'll also start to treat the skin with home care, keeping everything on the skin surface calm, as well as treating the contours and the whole overall health of the skin from the inside to the outside. So when I do a consultation with a patient, I talk about everything to do with health. So that's nutrition, sleep, stress, alcohol, smoking, toxic substances, relationships, everything that might affect your skin and your whole health. So it's really important that when we're treating a patient, that we treat every single patient from a very holistic and individualized perspective. So the most important thing for me is that somebody is very healthy, emotionally, mentally, physically, and medically healthy and sound. So when we're treating patients, I often like to get the skin as healthy as possible before we even start injecting. Sometimes patients come in for just a specific thing. Say they've got lines here, or maybe they have acne scarring, or maybe their jaw is a little bit sagging, or they've got age spots or facial hair. It doesn't matter, as long as that person is healthy and able to have treatments safely. Otherwise, we refer on to other organisations. We might refer you back to your GP, or we might refer you to counselling. Sometimes we might refer you to a dermatology service. More often than not, we can manage most conditions, especially if somebody's coming into me for an aesthetic consultation. But what we do is we treat things in layers. So we'll go all the way through your health history, and we might treat from the bone outwards to the skin. So we may recontour some of the facial fat pads. We may improve the dermal layer of the skin. We may improve this very surface of the skin. But one patient in particular today said, could the treatment she has today, or the treatment that she'd booked in to have today and that she did have, replace all of the other treatments that she was having? And absolutely, if that's the only treatment that she wants to have, genuinely, yes, that's the only treatment that she may wish to have going forward. And that treatment will do specific things. So this particular treatment would be working on the fibroblasts in the skin and helping her body to produce collagen, elastin and fibrin, in order that her skin becomes more healthy, hydrated, firmer, more elastic, and pigmentation, fine lines and pores will appear more and be smoother and more healthy. The treatment, all of the treatments require maintenance. That might be that you may have a treatment again in 6 weeks, you might have a treatment every 6 months, you might have a treatment every 9 months, depends on what treatment you're having. But that's one level of treatment. In addition to having treatments, you need to have good home care, good nutrition, good sleep, and maintain your healthy lifestyle at home. So it's really important that you are aware that treatments will do and achieve the result that we discuss. They'll last a lot longer if you also look after your health. But treatments do have a limit to what they can achieve. And for example, if you have injectable treatments, you may choose to have a hydrofacial so that your skin on the outside and surface is very hydrated, it's well exfoliated, and that we do some lymphatic drainage massage, that toxins and things that are built up in your skin over time are encouraged to drain out through the lymphatic pathways. You may well choose to have some deep dermal fillers so that your contours are improved. You may just choose to have polynucleotides, PRP, any other injectable treatment that will improve the surface of your skin. But you have to be aware that there are limits to everything that we do. Everything requires maintenance, and the healthier you are on the inside and the outside from every aspect of the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine, for example, will also help you achieve the results that you want to achieve. And that just having one injectable treatment every now and again, it will do a great deal of work. But if you treat the layers of your lifestyle and your skin from the skin surface to the bone, your results will be an awful lot better than if you just have a single treatment once or just sometimes. Skincare is an incredibly important part of everything I do. And if your skincare at home and your skincare regime is really good and you're very consistent with it and you're using the right products that suit your skin, your results will be absolutely amazing. And I can tell this because then when I start to treat your skin, and it might sound awful, but when I inject somebody's skin and they haven't looked after their skin well, I can feel it as the needle passes through the skin. And if somebody has looked after their skin, it almost feels like you're just injecting into a nice healthy butter. It is an incredibly sensitive feeling that you get when you've been injecting as long as I have. So that's just me waffling on with an update of the clinic. So we're open Monday to Friday. Mondays are for admin, but I'm still there. Tuesday to Friday, I'm treating my patients. I'm pretty much always available on the contact form on the website and by email. And you can phone the clinic and leave a message. Now that I'm back to work full time, please do phone and leave a message if you need me to call you back, or just get in touch with me on the contact form. My Instagram and Facebook, I don't monitor those at all. So if you send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, you're better off to use the contact form on the website to contact me. If you have any questions at any time, please get in touch, and I will always endeavour to answer your questions. If you want me to do a video about something that you are particularly interested in, whether it's microneedling, rollers, or home care, skin care, LED, any of the treatments that we offer in clinic, then just drop me a line, and I'll hope to see you in clinic soon.